Alrighty, welcome back, fellow gamers. This is another Ratscast. Cyperrat, as always, coming to you once more from Anthem. So, I here a little earlier than usual, of course, because I wanted to try to get some more time in while there is still time to be had, of course. I have to apologize for the lateness of everything because I was planning to get on earlier, and then something happened, and then I was planning to get on at 11 o'clock, and again something kind of pushed it off. I was like, well, I can't keep pushing this off because I want to try to get as much time as possible. So I said, forget it, I'll just clock in late. Oh well, no big deal, I'll just go from there. So I do apologize for that, but we are here, and we are ready to go forward into the next missions. There is something really cool, if you guys hadn't heard. Apparently, it's been announced several places, but someone found a photo or a poster or something advertising the JFK Center and like an event or an upcoming event, I'm not sure which it is, called Valhalla, and it shows what is supposed to be a Viking, kneeling, holding the spear. But the thing is if you look close and you look into his hand, you can see that he's holding the Apple of Eden, which, since Ubisoft loves to tease upcoming releases, new games, and what have you, in current game releases, everyone is speculating that this is going to be the new Assassin's Creed game, that we are getting a whole Viking theme story. So, really, really cool. I hope it's true, because that would be perfect for the game. I'm excited. Like I said, I'm hoping it's real, that's for sure. But we'll have to see where all this goes. Hopefully at E3 we'll hear something. So, anyways, had to post something for some friends of mine. Alright, we are good to go.
Hey, got time to check in?
Yeah, well, technically we already checked in with you, but... Yeah, because I remember when I was here the one time, I mean, yeah, there was a loading screen to get out that door into here. That's for sure. But there was a bar I remember going to, and... You go in there and you talk to the guy there, and he tell you some ridiculous story or whatever, and ask for advice. With like those crazy scenarios, but whatever. Okay, so what should we do now? What freelancers do? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start this one. Launch this bad boy, see if we can find someone. Again, one of the problems I had with this game, I remember hearing about this game, is, and you saw it too when I was in the store, is that there is very little options for tricking out the javelins. What they give you, what you can sell and stuff or buy and craft was very, very limited. And they made it sound like there was so many options, whatever. And like even like just you get to pick your character, but you never get to see him. Like, it doesn't matter what he looks like or she looks like because you don't see the character anyways. All the voices are the same. So, all right, so we just gotta wait for a queue to pick up.
Let's see if we can keep some Arcanists alive, yes? Freelancer Wright has begun her patrol.
This is Wright. Like the man says, I'm on my way.
Alright.
Let's see what we can do, Wright.
Rain's good.
Remember, these tests attract animals. Don't know why. Make sure the Arcanists stay healthy, you understand?
Got it. I'll keep an eye out. Wild animals incoming.
You see? Every time. So angry.
Whoa.
Keep those wolven away from the Arcanists.
Maybe they should do tests that don't make animals angry.
Science, what can you do?
Run test to go make animals angry? Just saying?
Tests are done.
They got through okay, Yarm.
Good. Go to the next group. I will make sure these Arcanists get back safe.
Mm-hmm.
Freelancer Wright here. First group has finished up. No angry animals.
Lucky her.
Maybe. Strange.
Headed to next location.
Found the second site. Not seeing any Arcanists.
Yes, I see. Okay, let's do a search for energy signatures in the area.
This way? This is false, right? Ha! Dang.
Look out! It's a scar heavy. Don't try to smash the shield. Get behind him.
Understood. That's all of them, I think.
Alright. Ah, what do we have here?
No Arcanists in here. Where are they?
No bodies. Good. Scars must have taken them.
Why take Arcanists?
Maybe because they know much about shaper things? Valuable to scars.
Can we track them?
Yes, go. Scars scavenge everything, yeah? So I look for the energy signature of Arcanist's tools.
Still getting that signal?
Yes, not far. A camp, you see?
Yes. It's gonna be a fight.
Oh, look at them all. I don't like this.
I don't either.
A toy. And look at their numbers.
Yes, I'm getting acquainted with both.
I'm seeing a lot of munitions around here. Take care of them. The Arcanists were found. The Stars brought a cage. A cage! Good. Very good. Yes! Very well done.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, wow. Yep. Get some more teleporting then.
Haven't heard from Wright in a while. Too many dangerous scars in the area. This is bad business.
Yeah, thank. Oh, underneath. You're our Arcanist. Enemy's not clearing out yet. Where are they? There they are.
Is that? Yes, it is.
What?
That big scar. Junk more. Blake, known to work with many bad people.
I'll see what I can do. That thing is down. No more junk maw.
Take that, junk maw. Let's see about those Arcanists.
Alright.
There you go. You're okay.
I can't thank you enough. I wasn't sure what was going to happen before you got here.
Arcanists are safe. Only cuts and bruises. Told the Sentinels to pick them up.
Already done. Good. Nothing more to do here. Check on Freelancer Wright.
Got it.
Right.
Wow.
See any scars in your area? Freelancer Wright. You, get over there. You hear me?
I hear you.
Hey, where am I going? I lost everybody. Oh, way up there. Oh. Okay. Ooh.
Can't locate it. It's a mess.
And there's no Wraith. No Arcanists.
Only scars.
Blast. Wraith, where are you? Scars never get this close to Fort Tarsis.
They aren't kidding around. Yeah, there's no sign of the Arcanists or Wraith.
Search the area. Find them. Seeing a lot of scarred bodies over here, away from the campsite.
Right? Hear that? Sounds like a war.
You want that? Come and get it, you fuck!
Right! Found it. Everybody's a little banged up, but alive. Nothing got past Wraith. She'll be okay.
Damn right.
Oh, good. Very good, my friend. Sentinels are on their way.
Glad you made it. My trigger finger was cramping up.
Okay. And there we go. Done and done. Okay. I don't expect a lot of this one because... Oh, okay, well, gee, that's better than I thought I was gonna get. Hmm. Nice. Ooh. Nice. Hmm. Well, suppose we can try the light machine gun. If not, we can always go with the other one afterwards. We can get rid of those later, or now because we don't need them. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. I still have other missions to do.
Bafik lurk, Bafik lurk.
Thank you, sir. Let's see. Is that the mission we're supposed to do? Random missions. Okay. I'm surprised that one woman isn't available to talk to. Oh, the guy's no longer guarding the door. So you can't go through it though. Okay.
There were so many, and I couldn't.
Ah, this way.
If you want to see the latest, drop by.
Very
Right.
good work out there with the Arcanists. People want to believe freelancers have their backs. After Freemark, belief hard to come by.
Glad I could help. How's Freelancer Rife doing?
Good.
He
She
there,
put
how
up
is
a
it
hell of a
going?
fight.
Of course, she knows I
Good.
would be angry to write her story for the wall.
Miss Sybil, how you doing
my
today?
friend,
Thanks for joining.
She is alive. This is a good story to tell. People will hear of it.
Think that'll help around here?
Oh, yes. Now, Freelancer Wright is recovering down by the forge if you want to check on her. I will keep an eye out for contracts, never fear. Good to see you, Freelancer.
Just peachy, thanks.
Awesome. Yeah. I decided after the disaster I had with the beta, I canceled the pre-order for the sucker. But I decided that I had the opportunity to rent the game for free at Redbox, so I thought I'd check it out. So I have it for the day, see what's going on, see how everything plays. You know,
Oh, hello.
I know a lot of
Got a
people
few
liked it, but
Of course
I
do.
wasn't impressed.
You're my favorite Lancer.
I am. Or am I your only Lancer?
Yeah, mostly, yes. But you do know that I pick up the odd extra contract. And fella's got to eat. I like to be open to opportunity when it strikes. That's cool, right?
Of course, I'm not a monster. We all gotta eat, even me.
Absolutely. I appreciate it, mate. However, I do think we make a particularly good team. Don't you?
What's up, Owen? Feeling insecure?
What? No. Moving on.
Anyway, things look better now that Corvus is interested.
You rescuing that Matthias fellow reminded me of the Scar nightmare that was our first contract.
Times 10. That was crazy.
I'd only been in Tarsus for a few weeks, and here I was, working with a Lancer who survived the Heart of Rage. I was pretty chuffed. Life for this poor, wayward cipher was suddenly looking up.
What do you mean, poor wayward?
After I left the Satomi, I bounced around a lot. Had a gig on a Strider, wandered around Anthem. You may have noticed I get bored very easily.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. I need a challenge.
And that is why we're such a good team. We have a fire for adventure.
Without breaking the law, much, or getting myself killed.
But sometimes, I mean, it is fun to see how close to the line
I
you can
have
get.
it and still haven't
is it true what
played
they
it
say?
hard.
That every cipher...
You still haven't played.
Since we're having a bit of a heart-to-heart, thought maybe I could ask.
Looking for the root of my insecurity?
The
I
beta
haven't
crashed
opened a
on
can of
me.
worms.
Yeah,
Knowledge is power, right?
me
So, yeah,
me too.
Every cipher is...
I tried to stream it, and I ended up having to delete the videos because I spent the entire time in queue,
somewhere else.
having to
It's different for everyone.
leave the
If
match,
it's
restart the
small,
match, leave it
sometimes it
back and forth, trying to do all kinds of stuff. I had to
Dead?
stop the game, restart
Never
the whole
dead.
game, restart the stream again, the whole 9 yards. I got in for 15 minutes, supposedly in the free play mode. Did one little attack. I don't know. It was like some towers going off, and we were attacking all the beasts, whatever. And then once that was done, the game rubber banded. I mean, I could tell the other guys were doing it too, because every time somebody moved, they get shot back. We start rubber banding. Next thing you know, we got kicked back to Fort Tarsus, as if the mission was over. It's like, I was supposed to be in free play mode. Doesn't that mean I get to roam around and check out the world? Why am I being sent back to the fort? This wasn't a mission. So I just thought that was stupid.
You seem to have come out okay. Plus, you're a great cipher.
Thank you. And when I'm my own Lancer, then everyone will see how extra amazing I am.
Why not just try to be a better cipher?
Because I'm... we're
Bored.
bored. Plus there are plenty of level blah blah ciphers around. What's amazing about that?
Should I ask how it's going?
With the lessons? Well, it's more of a book, actually, but I'm working hard. Turns out I'm a natural.
You know, it took me years, right?
Yes, yes. But that's you. Anyway,
Thanks for the insight on ciphers. Looking forward to more contracts.
indeed. See you
Yay,
around.
it was a mess.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I had canceled.
Plan to head up to the wall. Oh, so soon? Good. I have contracts for you. To change minds around here, we need to get out there and do good work. Remind people they can count on us. You hear me?
I hear you.
So I ended up canceling the pre-order because of the whole thing. It's just I was so upset. Not only with how long it took to get around the fort, because back then you had a whole other section that you can get into that I'm not seeing here. You couldn't run like this, so you had to walk everywhere, trying to figure out where you were supposed to be going and talk to other people. because this door was open. And then the loading, just going from this door to here, there was a loading screen. I spent more time in loading screens than I know what the hell I was doing. I was like, what the hell? I thought the whole idea of the next gen consoles, you know, like the next gen computers, was so great and so fancy that there's supposed to be no loading screens. It's like, really? I mean, I know Destiny technically has a loading screen, but at least you're looking at something. There's something visually going on. You know, the flying through space and everything is the loading screen. But there's something happening. This is just a stagnant picture that you're staring at. Boring. Okay. Let's take on this contract. I thought I had another contract here someplace too, but I can't find it. I could have sworn I talked to a couple of people last night before I left the game, but I'm only seeing the one mission, which is really, really weird. So, and there's nothing in the free world.
Lol yay.
I wonder if it cancels out the other contracts. You can only have one at a time, which would suck. Most games you can have multiple missions and side quests and stuff that you're doing at once. I mean, Destiny and Destiny 2 weren't perfect launches, they weren't perfect games. But at least they got the idea down right that when you go to do a mission, whatever, yeah, if you want to do something on the side, if you want to handle something else, you have that ability.
Contract details?
Some Sentinels need some freelancer expertise. Head out there.
I'll head over there.
That way.
Sentinels are up against a lot of scars. Help them out.
Okay.
Nothing that drives me crazy with this game that I mentioned last night when I first played it was the matchmaking is weird in this game. As you saw right now, I logged in, or jumped in. The other guy was already here waiting. The third guy showed up afterwards, after we were already taken off. And normally this is supposed to be a 4-man group up, so where's the fourth person?
freelancer friend.
I understand. Got rid of all scars.
Very good. I think you are the last one standing. Yes, okay. I got more work for you since you're already out there. Report of a striker getting robbed by outlaws. Let's make this right.
Striker. Okay.
Understood.
I think matchmaking in itself is something that needs a lot of work in a lot of games.
Yes, definitely. Matchmaking has always been a problem. Any kind of live server game.
But I see what you mean here, yay.
Well, like I said, I wanted to go do the free world, and again, my thing and my take on this is that
Okay. Take care
BioWare
of outlaws,
specifically
then
made
search
the
for
mention
stolen
that
supplies.
this is not a game you play solo. This is
I understand.
a cooperative game. Okay, you can play it solo, but it's going to be far tougher if you play by yourself than if you play with a 4-man squad, right? Okay. Now, that being said, I went to go do the first free play mode mission last night. I was by myself. The other two members had already spawned in. I don't know when, but they had already spawned in some time ago. And they were like in two different points in the map, completely by themselves.
Well thought. I think they got the message.
So when I got caught by some side mission that showed up, and was surrounded by a bunch of enemies, I couldn't defeat them. I ended up having to leave the area and then just quitting the free play mode and going back to town because I already completed the mission I need to begin with, which is at the time.
No time to rest. More work just came in. A freelancer is in trouble in your area. See
Where?
if you can find her.
I'll see what I can do.
Which at the time was just to collect some minerals and stuff for the forge. So I had already completed the task, so I decided to leave because I died twice. There's no one to resurrect or to res me because my teammates, like I said, are on two different opposite sides of the map, nowhere near me. So they're not coming to my rescue. And there was no fourth person. So, like, why am I even here? Why do I even bother?
You must find that freelancer.
If you're going to force people to matchmake to get into a world, then you need to make sure that everybody starts at the same time in the mission so that everybody is together. You know? That right now is my biggest complaint with this game. You know, it's not just the fact that the matchmaking is not, you know, sucked. It's the fact that the matchmaking isn't correct. In how it's correct's not the right word. It's not handled correctly in how it's done. Honestly. But yeah, it's a pain.
Use these explosives on the Scar stockpiles. Honor our fallen.
Like, even like with Destiny,
Makes sense to me, lol.
yeah, even in Destiny, if you're doing a strike and you came in the middle of the strike, at least Destiny tries to put you at the last save point. You know, closest to where the people are. You might have to catch up a little bit, but still, you are closer to where you need to be. You know, I'm not going to be facing a whole lot of enemies to get to the rest of the team more often than not. I'm just going to run up to a bunch of dead bodies. And... oh, no problem. Have a good one. Oh, the other's left. Ow, ow, ow. Trying to hit the piece of his armor that is exposed, which is the weapon tanks. I'm out of weapon. Ah, shit. That's what I need. Fire, fire bad, fire bad. Piss off. Oh, they're finding their own problem child.
You're getting close.
You found that scene. Okay. Okay. Here's the fourth guy.
Let's call that finished. Such destruction. Good. Now sweep the rest of these creatures away.
Got it.
Let's call that finished. I have no more for you now. People will talk of this. I'll make sure of it.
That's a trip. Alrighty. Dang, I'm not down to 2 little viewers. Okay. Ooh, got some new stuff. Nice. Let's go back to the forge. See what we got here. Okay, so quicken field. Let's see here.
Buffy Clerk, Buffy Clerk.
Thank you again, sir. Appreciate it. So only the one. Now we have an empty slot, so we can put something else in here. Ooh. So yeah, we're gonna add that. And then we're gonna change you to that one, so we have both the 10s up. Awesome. So we now actually have 2 of them now. That's the okay, that's the one we want. It's the N7 armor. I just need more cash, unfortunately, because I don't have enough. But I can get that one. Oh no, I'm still short on that one too. Wow. Out of all the missions I did, I'm still short on the armor? It must be that way. Okay. Man. I want the N7 armor. Yes, I played Mass Effect. I'm a Mass Effect person. I liked Andromeda somewhat. It was okay. After some of the fixes, it was even better, but It was an okay game. My problem with Andromeda was the fact that the EA decided to kill it, break down the studio, and decide not to put out the rest of the DLC content like they were supposed to. Which sucks because I bought the big pack thingy, I forget what it was, the whole big, content thing, so I can get the season pass and all what have you, so I can have the contact. Do I get reimbursed for the lack of content that's now coming to the game? No, of course not. BioWare has no regards, or not BioWare, I mean EA has no regards for its players. They didn't care that the people who invested all that money into the game and pre-orders, whatever, so they could have all that cool new content when it came out, are now being left in the dust. And I pretty much got ripped off. Because the game was cool, but it wasn't worth the money I spent on it.
So many things you are doing. Wonderful. I'm curious, what do you remember most? Good times? Bad? What? Honest now.
When things go wrong, you don't forget it.
You can't. No. Years ago, I had a contract to escort a Strider full of passengers. Routine, you know?
I'm not sure anything is routine beyond the wall.
True. Something did happen that night. Shaper this, shaper that, who knows? These creatures, they start to come. Eyes red with anger. I fight, still they come. I'm wounded, low on bullets, still they come.
Sounds like that should have been it.
Freelancers come. From everywhere. They fight. Many die.
A bad day.
No, my friend. Everyone aboard the Strider got home. There's always two sides.
They died, saving lives.
Yes. Freelancers must see the good in the bad.
That's hard for some people.
Now you understand why people can lose hope. You hear me?
I hear you.
Okay, no new missions?
Start bringing their people inside. It's not safe.
Okay. That was weird. No messages. I could have sworn the voice that just came out of his mouth was different than the voice he is supposed to have.
Contract board needs an update. I should get to that.
Off somewhere. Check in when you can.
Okay. I'm not interested in that because I won't have the game long enough to really care. Whoa, that was quite the glitch, huh? See someone just go flying back into the screen. That's funny. Yeah, there we go. That's where there is. The rest of the missions are. Wow, I think that'd be claustrophobic kind of thing. Okay. I have to know where the cape goes, because he has a cloak with back. Or a cape, whatever, his vinyl is called. And it's missing when he takes off. Also, it seems like the image of the person in the javelin taking off seems like be like the same one no matter who you use.
I've got the map coordinates from Tassin. You're headed for a regulator camp.
Her agent will be there?
Undercover. Tassin gave me a picture so we can identify her.
So, what's the latest intel these days on regulators?
Still the same smugglers they've always been. Anything of value is fair game, plus the usual rumors of secret hideouts in the area. They have to keep all that stuff somewhere.
Question is, why would the Dominion be involved?
I hope Tassin's wrong about that. I'm looking forward to being a wartime cipher.
Don't hate the little bitty creatures. Hello? How you doing?
Okay, you're not far from the regulator camp. Should be coming up soon. Keep an eye out. We're skirting the edge of Scar territory.
Not really. I'm kind of playing it as I go along. I only rented it for the day, so I'm just kind of bluffing myself. Oh, fun. These guys shoot fire. Yep. Yes.
Looks like you got dead regulators there.
Owen, can you identify Tassin's agent?
I'm not seeing her.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to spend that much money in a game I wasn't sure I wasn't gonna like. Okay. So we're going that way. No? That way? That way. Ah, we should make up its mind which way it wants me to go. Ah, there it is.
Oh, there's some kind of recording there.
Dominion have attacked the camp. I can't reach Tassin. They're looking for the regulator hideout at these coordinates.
That was Tesson's agent.
I'll need to decrypt the coordinates and... Hang on, Scar's on the move.
Oh, here we go. Yep.
They're never gonna leave us alone, are they? They've been out for blood since we rescued Matthias. You know, Tess is right. Has to be the Dominion stirring the pot.
Oh yeah, here it comes.
Owen, do you have those coordinates?
Yep, got it. It's not far.
Then I'm going to the hideout now. We can't wait.
You sure about this? Taking on the Dominion isn't like fighting a pack of wolven.
When evil people knock on your door, you don't hide. You kick their ass back to whatever hole they crawled out of.
Stop the fire before it spreads.
Fort Tarsis cannot become another Freemark.
Okay, up there. Yep.
There's more dead regulators outside the cave. Maybe they were defending their hideout.
Awesome.
I guess Dominion don't take prisoners.
Oh, there's still more. Yep, he's gone.
Smuggler's Cave, it would seem.
Anything you could want for a price.
Looks like that includes Shaper relics.
Interesting. Looks that way.
Owen, flight controls are down. What's happening?
Yeah, I'm seeing that. You're in some kind of field. Has to be affecting your suit. Ah, I think I see the problem. There's a Dominion shield generator that's suppressing flight capability.
Could explain how they ambushed the regulators. Can you disable it?
Oh, I've never dealt with one before. It would take time to override. Best to press on. Careful, they mine the place. That could ruin your day.
Right!
Okay, I have a sniper on me, so I can take care of most of these. Just need to find where they're at. There we go.
Flight control's back. I'm pushing on.
The Dominion can't be
Ah,
by
just hit
accident.
one.
These smugglers are hiding relics.
I know. I'm trying not to jump to conclusions.
Oh, I will. Take a flying leap, because the wrong Shaper relic in the wrong hands.
Means this will be a boring day.
Yeah, the light's over here. Okay, here's the next door.
And there we are. The Dominion. Yeah, and they've got Tassin's agent. Best lie low.
Give us the relic. We know it's here.
I don't know what you mean.
Then I'll show you. No. That's not how we conduct business. I find that pain is no substitute for money. So let's negotiate.
The relics, not for sale.
See? Progress. You do have it. Now name your price, and we all walk away with something.
Relics are dangerous.
Only if you're careless. Do I look careless? Officer, we found the relic. A pity for you. Negotiations have concluded.
You bastard!
Oh, well, now this is awkward.
A freelancer. How useless. I fought your kind before, and I put them in the ground. You'll be joining them.
That'd be the weapon I'm using.
And now we get down to business.
Yep.
I can't believe this. Are we really in a firefight with Dominion?
But I am. You're sitting in a chair somewhere.
Not used to having professional soldiers shoot at us. Scars, maybe, but not like this.
Bullets work on both of them.
I didn't say it wasn't exciting. Just be careful.
Damn it. Hold down the X. I mean the square. Sorry, hold down the square button. My bad.
I got some interesting news for you guys.
Clear.
You did it. But what about Tassin's agent? She's still alive.
She didn't make it. But there's an archive here.
I see it. Looks damaged from the fight.
Maybe Tassin can make sense of it. This can't be for nothing.
What about the one they call the Monitor? He took the relic.
And I'm getting it back.
Alright, over here. Here we go. Alright.
These were classic Dominion tactics. Total carnage and no witnesses.
What are they doing this far south?
I don't know, but it involves relics. That won't end well.
Hit the wall. Nope.
My javelin's grounded again.
It's that shield generator. That's trouble. Push them back. Watch it. Looks like the Monitor left a clean-up crew behind. Try to disable that machine. I have the specs. I think I can override it.
Yep, I see that. I know where they are.
These were classic Dominion tactics. Total carnage and no witnesses.
What are they doing this far south?
I don't know, but it involves relics. That won't end well.
Yeah, you already said that.
Keep the area clear. We don't need any interference.
Whoops. Ouch.
It's off! You can fly again. More Dominions coming at you! Pretty serious looking too. Watch yourself. That's the last of them.
I can still catch the monitor.
Better hurry, he's got a head start.
Oh, dang it. Hit the wall again. Alright. Back outside we go. Okay, so where are we going?
There you go. You can't be too far. Dominion must have big plans for a guy like the monitors in our neighborhood.
We just need to make sure he never comes back.
You see, this is why I want to be out there with you. Show bad people the door.
Not as easy as it looks.
Okay, show bad people the door at the end of a very large gun. Still got a trail. Keep it up. We might have a shot at this.
That's all we need.
Okay, you're coming up with just ahead.
Overheated.
See a lot of Dominion. Where's the monitor?
Checking. They've got turrets of some sort. Those will ruin your day. Probably want to take them out. Just me, or does it look like the Dominion are staying a while?
I don't know what they're up to, but it's not happening in our neck of the woods.
I suppose they listen to reason. Talk it out.
Does this look like it dropped by for tea?
Ow.
Hey,
What was
watch
that?
it. Another one of the monitor's lieutenants. Okay, it's over. Score one for the freelancers.
Yes.
Okay, what the heck?
Congratulations on walking straight into my trap.
Owen?
Uh-oh.
Owen, what's happening?
I don't know. He's
Obviously more powerful than you. I think it's important to take a measure of one's adversary. And I find you lacking.
Yeah. Ask your lieutenants how they feel. All right, you can't, because I put them down.
Freelancers boast of courage they never have. It's why they're extinct.
I'm alive and well, you son of a...
He's gone. Save your breath. You best head back to the fort. I'll let Tassa know we need to talk.
Okay, well, that's that. Okay, so what we got here? Huh. Arc burst, nice. Ooh, lightning strike. Devastator, havoc. Ooh. Burning orb. Oops. Not what I meant to do. Okay. So great. So I got stuck with a squeaker. Always fun. And it looks like the game crashed because the connection went down. Haha! Nice. And this won't go away. Gotta love this game, don't you? Alright. Sorry about that. Our video's back. No, I did not exit the game. You exited the game. I love that one. We know you exited the game. No, I did not. You did. You crashed. And you kicked me out of the game. Again. Okay, so it didn't happen since the beta, but that's the point, though. In the beta, I got kicked out several times. This is one of the reasons why I really didn't want to play the game, because it was horrible. I mean, again, to put things into context, for anybody who's watching this or watches this later. I have been a full-fledged beta tester as far as maybe not being called to studios to play the games or whatever, but when studios do have to do tests on early builds and whatever, and try to figure out where the bugs are and make sure things play and how everything works, I have done that for multiple games. I got to do Final Fantasy 11 online for the PlayStation 2 in its early build. It was already in PC, but it was the first build for the PlayStation 4. And I had to make sure that everything sunk up together, everything was fine, that you were able to play together with people on the PC. There wasn't too many problems. Got to spend many months with the games before the thing ended. Lego Universe, which is no longer around. I spent 9 months in that game, starting off with just 2 levels, just replaying the stuff over and over again. Didn't have much you can do. It was just to check to make sure everything was okay, everything was running, there wasn't too many crashes, and then when the new area opened up, go to the new area and do that, and then the new area, and so on and so forth, continuing down the line. Each time getting to play a little bit more, a little bit longer. It went from a couple of hours to many hours to and like a few days here and there to like a 2-day weekend, 3-day weekend, 4-day weekend, situation where we got to play longer and longer and longer, and got to be get really into the game. So by the time it launched, I was able to pretty much breeze through to almost the near end game content because I had already played it so many times. I knew what I was doing. I knew where I was going. I knew what to look for. I knew where all the collectibles were. It was still fun. I still enjoyed it, and I still played a lot of it. And I met a lot of great people in that game. At the point. Elder Scrolls Online. We got to get in there just before the server were up and running, but you could only go, I think it was to 8th level. And when I got to get in there into the game, 10th level had just unlocked, and you could finally get into Cyrodiil. So that was the big thing, was to test Cyrodiil and see how the whole faction war was going to work with all those people, and make sure that game was going to crash and what was going to happen. And oh my god, all the bugs and the crashes and the falling through scenery. It was hilarious, it was fun, it was frustrating. But that's what you do in a beta test. You test for these type of bugs and these crashes, whatever. You report them, and then in the next patch, when it opens up again, you see what fixes have come through, and you see if anything got fixed, what didn't get fixed, and you report the stuff that goes along or any new breaks that happens from the last fix. This is what you do. This is what a beta tester does. Most people who get to play betas, as far as like the beta tests that Destiny did, the tests that beta tests that Division did, or whatever they called it, the demos, the beta for any of the Call of Duties, whatever. Those are stress test betas. They're just a test to make sure the server's not going to crash, that it can hold X amount of people, what they need to do to make sure that everything's going to run smoothly upon game launch. But 9 times out of 10, you are playing a finished product. If there are any bugs, most of them are minor bugs and not game-breaking bugs. The game should be pretty polished and ready to go by the time the game hits launch. A month later, 3 months, 3 weeks later, 6 months, whatever the thing is. Okay? This was a freaking buggy mess. This was a disaster. This was not a demo. This was basically an early build beta that should have had been done 6, 7, 8 months ago and continued throughout the entire time before the launch so that they can get all these things right, fix everything, and take care of the problems before the final beta, before the stress test, and before the launch. This was a disaster. And so the fact that you're still having situations like this going on is because the game was not ready for launch. It was not done. And again, go read the Kotaku article that Jason Schreier put out. I should find that link and put it in the description because this was just ridiculous. Let me talk to Rebecca.
Owen filled me in on what happened.
You've got a problem out there. Some kind of Dominion heavy.
His people called him the Monitor. We couldn't stop him.
And he was there for a Shaper relic?
Tore the place apart. Your agent wouldn't give in. Right to the end, well...
I know.
I'm sorry. She left this archive behind.
We'll have my people dig into it. The Dominion really have returned.
In force.
Damn.
I thought spies took everything in stride.
We also respect our enemies. Life under Dominion rule isn't much of a life at all. And if they have set their sights on Fort Tarsis...
Right. Well, the fort isn't exactly my idea of living the dream, but it is
URL.
And I'd prefer it to remain dictator-free. What can we do?
For now, remain patient. I don't want to make a move until I have more information. In the meantime, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Sentinel Bryn. She's sharp, trustworthy, and could use some assistance. Why don't you help her while I look into the Dominion? I'll be in touch.
Sentinel Rissa Bryn. Fort Command.
Sentinel, how can we help?
Well, we probably shouldn't talk here. Come see me by my desk. And my plants.
Plants?
Right. So, good. I will see you.
Okay, then.
I will see you. Okay. That is not how people talk, but okay. Sounds like she's hiding something.
Freelancer, how's it going?
Javelin
it's
Bay.
Sumner checking in. By the way, I finally cleared out the clutter from my lab, so I can resume my work. I'll be there if you need to talk.
Okay, so now this area opens up. Okay, so that's about it. You can go this way and then you can go this way because you're supposed to be able to talk to Matthias. So there was a whole sequence of areas that you're supposed to get to, and they never let you get there. So now the rest of this area opens up. Okay. Because I literally had walked this whole place, checked everything out when it first opened up, so I can see what the whole thing looked like. And it was just like I said, you took forever for you to walk because you had to walk really, really slowly to get anywhere. Is this the bar? This is the bar. Yep, this is the bar. Who's this?
You must be right. Yarrow said I'd find you here.
Yeah. You're the one who flew in with a hail of bullets and flaming glory.
Not sure that sounds right.
Bet your ass it was. Stellar work, Big Star. You gotta live that crap out there. That was your moment. Me? I was looking forward to performing some community service with my sword Nelly.
You named your sword. Excellent.
Truth. Old Nelly has been with me through the worst. I keep her oiled, and she keeps me alive. So, I'm guessing you're here to stay. You've been keeping to yourself, but I've seen you around.
If there's work, yeah. I get the impression business is picking up.
Been tough for a while. Couple of weeks, I was barely scraping by. But man, there's nothing like being a freelancer, right? So hey, thanks for showing up when you did. I owe you one.
Glad it worked out.
Anyway, I'm probably still bleeding somewhere. Should get that fixed. I'll see you around, Big Star.
So this is the guy I was talking about.
Freelancer in the bar.
Before you'd be to talk to this guy and he had this ridiculous stories and stuff. This guy looks like he has a problem.
Well, I know you. You're the hotshot who silenced that Shaper thing, yeah?
Word travels fast.
I keep an ear to the ground. Best way to stay alive out here. Maxine. Call me Max.
Hi, Max.
Welcome to my bar.
You're the owner?
Am now. Got it off Dusty in a game of cards. Pretty sure he threw that hand.
You really think he'd bet his entire bar and throw the hand?
In a heartbeat. If he ever had a heart to begin with. Dusty managed to lose the deed to his bar and his shirt, and the very next morning headed out of town. Only he didn't make it.
Oh, hold up a second. What happened to the last owner?
He was on a strider to Anthem with the governor and it went down. Some say accident, some say a hit. Nobody made it back and the black box went missing.
You think Dusty was the target? Or the governor?
Dusty owed a lot to the wrong people, but dead men don't pay their debts. The governor? Not really worth the trouble, you know what I mean? Dusty's not the only owner to die in glitched circumstances, just the latest. People think this place is cursed.
But not you, obviously.
You don't strike me as waiting around for certain doom.
Who has time for that crap? I got work to do. Deals don't make themselves. You're doing good work around here, freelancer. I'll get you a tab. First one's on the house. And if there's something you need, maybe I know some people. We'll see. Okay?
That works. You still can't talk to this guy?
Hey, freelancer in the bar.
Yep, he won't talk to you. Yeah, his story was funny. Okay, where are we going now? We got a couple places we gotta go.
I clearly told him that wasn't a step.
Clearly told him that wasn't a step. Aha. Vortex. Ah, here we go. All right.
Hi, freelancer. Hello.
Sentinel, good to see you again.
Is it?
Isn't it?
I don't associate
Isn't?
much with freelancers.
Okay.
Or anyone not a sentinel, really.
Well, I hope you don't regret getting to know one of us.
Yes, me too.
Okay.
She seems awfully
Can I help
nervous.
you with something?
Yes. Well, quietly. I don't technically have permission from my superiors to be contracting you, but there's been an unusual amount of scar activity around nearby Arcanus base. Whatever
Yeah.
it is, it could be dangerous if the scars get hold of it.
Agreed. I'll check it out for you.
Good. I mean, good luck, freelancer.
Right. No problem.
I wonder if she was nervous.
If everyone would just bend their knees, we'd have a lot less downtime. Thank you.
What's wrong?
For what?
For stepping close so you don't impede foot traffic.
You were off to the side, so it seemed to make sense.
My apologies. I assumed you would recognize me from one of my public safety forums.
Sorry, I was not aware those were happening.
My name is Pernell Blatch, and I'm the fort custodian. I maintain and improve all public works and spaces.
Sounds like a big job.
It's enormous. I'm seeking public input on an initiative to improve life in Fort Tarsis. Would you care to take part?
Goodwill.
Excellent. Please answer the following questions. Do you A, believe the fort needs immediate improvements to function more efficiently? Or B, recognize the fort has glaring inefficiencies that must be corrected?
Aren't those statements both the same?
No. One suggests immediate action, and the other identifies issues, then proposes solutions.
I'm not sure the fort wants to change.
The fort must change. It's unsafe in so many ways. Take the walking issue, for example.
Did you say walking?
Yes. People walk and stop wherever they please. This causes stoppages, bumping, and even pedestrian rage. I'm proposing we implement lanes and foot traffic rules of way.
I don't know if people would like that.
I guess it would make walking here more efficient.
It will. It's just a matter of applying rewards and punishment to ensure compliance. There will be some resistance, but I've run into that before.
Where at?
The fountain in the courtyard. People said we didn't need it, but now I'm spearheading the campaign to restore it.
How does a fountain make the fort more efficient?
The fountain creates a meeting place and instills pride in the community. Happy people are more productive.
Is the fountain working?
Not at the moment. There's a piping issue. It was nice chatting with you. I'm off to a meeting regarding proper personal equipment in the forge area.
Good luck with that.
Thank you. It's not easy keeping this fort safe.
I'm sure. Okay. So I don't think I got to go down here. I wanted to see.
You cheat.
Watch where you fling those accusations.
I know you cheated at the game.
Sweetie, I don't have to cheat. You're just bad at cards.
I want my money back.
Sorry, spent it. I'd be up for another game if you wanted to win it back.
Yeah.
I can't afford to lose that money. There's no work at the fort.
Then maybe you shouldn't be gambling.
I remember this conversation.
I hope they're better at cards than you
And
are.
you are. I remember that conversation. I don't know if I can get past them. Oh, can't get that way anyways, this gate. Oh, there's something here. Radio. The Crimson Lancer.
Metal suits and beating hearts. Crimson Lancer. Previously on Crimson Lancer.
Kista!
Arneson, I can't move. My suit's locked up. The relic's burning through my circuits.
Oh God.
We return to our heroes.
I have to silence it. Kista, hold on! Kista! Oh, Kista! Sweet mercies. Alive.
Wait, something's not right. The javelin won't let me connect. I have to get out. Can't breathe.
Oh my God.
Kista. Whose voice is that? Kista.
The javelin. My javelin. It's talking. But how?
Life. Breath. The song of creation.
No. That's just stupid. I can't believe people actually listen to that crap.
When Bastion's finest are in the dark, sometimes the best man for the job is a grabbit. Rising Star investigator Sentinel Quincy has a secret weapon. His beloved pet grabbit, Hops. When human eyes can't spot the clues, the grabbit's nose knows. Last time on the Detective Hops mysteries,
Now with something like that, you should really soak it.
Huh?
Hey, freelancer!
Hey.
I can't believe I'm talking to you. You're like the most badass freelancer in Fort Tarsus. My name's Neeson.
Hello?
Hey, aren't you teamed up with that Cypher, Owen?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, no reason. I just thought you might be concerned about that Cypher school thing of his.
Not at all.
Figures he wouldn't want to tell you.
Step carefully. He's my Cypher.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm a huge Owen fan. I'm just glad he recovered.
What are you talking about?
I heard Owen was over-altered in Cypher School.
Over-altered?
Yeah, I just thought you should know what people are saying, right?
Thanks, but that kind of information isn't useful.
Yeah, I get it. You already knew. But if you ever need any info on anyone else in the fort, I'm pretty plugged in.
Yeah, no thanks.
No need to close that door. Let's just agree to maybe meeting in the future.
Or let's not.
Yeah, I got you. Catch you later.
Okay. Rumor monger. Someone likes to spread all kinds of rumors and stuff. For the sake of, I don't know, just spreading rumors. Excuse me. Pardon me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Let's see. What time is it? We got about 15 minutes. I put the link in there for the Jason Schreier story. It's called How BioWare's Anthem Went Wrong. So this was posted on Tuesday around 11 o'clock. And like I said, it's quite insightful. I haven't had a chance to read the whole thing myself, but I need to finish it myself. But I suggest everyone reading it. Just because I said it's, when you read it, it makes sense. That's all I can say, is it makes sense. Because when you learn what the situation is and what's going on, and then you realize how the private beta went, and how the game launched, it all makes sense. Because the fact that this happened the way it did, with so what mission am I doing? With so many bugs and so many problems and everything that happened, you can understand now why the game launched the way it was. I mean, I'm not saying it's an excuse. Companies, game companies and developers and publishers should, for the money they're asking, put out finished products. Not colossal buggy messes. And though, like, Bethesda does it quite often. I mean, they have some beautiful games, but they have a shit ton of bugs and problems and crashes that have to be fixed over time. And that's really unacceptable. And we, as a gaming culture, we continue to allow it to be that way. We just, you know, brush it off as just another, glitchy launch. All these companies, does this all the time, and turn a blind eye. And we shouldn't. We should be screaming from the hills. Well, not really screaming, but we should be complaining. We should be demanding better.
Fine. The Arcanist space isn't far from your location. Keep an eye out for scars.
Will do. Since this is our first mission, maybe we should talk, get to know each other?
No, let's not. I'll let you know when you're close to the base.
All right.
I don't know where that guy took off to.
You made it! Arcanist space just ahead, Freelancer.
On it.
Oh, there he is. Oh, I forgot to change my weapons. Damn it. We're good. Yeah, it showed up.
Wondering, why are scars messing with an Arcanist base?
The Arcanists mess with them first?
Maybe. I wonder what exactly they were studying here.
Can we do this later?
Ah, right. Well, we won't have to kill those scars on the fort walls later.
You're welcome. The scars must have taken whatever the Arcanists were studying.
Probably. They're such pests. We've seen scars gather in an area not far from you.
Okay, which way?
Check there.
You got it.
That way.
This is more scar activity than I've seen in a long time.
I found no one else I noticed.
They're everywhere lately.
They're not even people. Just gross monster things ruining stuff wherever they go.
Tell me how you really feel to it.
I see your team discovered where the scars have been gathering. That missing Arcanist machinery.
And for whatever else
Alright.
I've been working on.
Watch out for scars while you're at it.
Ouch. Tree. Watch out for trees, too.
Not much around except broken shaper bits. No signs of Arcanists.
We'll keep looking.
It's gotta be around here somewhere.
I'm right where it belongs, but it doesn't... Uh-oh.
Sure, they just leave it lying around.
Okay. Well, if you don't see anything Arcanist-y, they probably got it hidden.
So I should look for some kind of scar shed?
Sure. How about a scar cave instead of a scar shed?
I can work with it.
Well, there's one near you. Good place to hide stolen machinery.
I'll find it, head in.
I would hope so, yes.
Ah. Okay.
The scars are hiding in the stockpile would be somewhere creepy like this.
Any advice?
Eliminate them and find it.
Blunt but fair.
Down again. God damn it.
Oh, quick question.
Okay. I don't want to respawn because everybody's here, but I may have to. Okay, there we go. Thank you.
All the scars are down.
We're not done yet.
Catch it with everybody else. And I picked up what I dropped. Oops.
Freelancer. Jay says the stolen Arcanist machinery is connected to a shaper relic.
That's not good.
Stop them before it goes volatile.
artifact. It makes scorpions.
You should silence it, probably.
There's that piece.
Found a piece.
Nice work. Return it.
Ew, buckets.
Yes. Fragment down. Freelancer, get the fragments.
Okay, I'm trying to. Ah, here's another one.
Got a fragment.
Good. Reassemble it. Thank the shiny shield of General Tarsus.
Were those scars deliberately trying to force a Shaper artifact to create scorpions?
Maybe? That's so strange. They normally just scavenge. I'll put it in my report. And, thank you, Freelancer. This was a huge help to the Sentinels and to the fort.
Nice working with you too.
Yes, well, maybe we'll work together again sometime. Maybe.
See you around, Bryn.
Okay. We have better than these. That's what happened. I hit the launch pad. You don't want to go to the launch pad. I want to go to the fort. I mean, to this. Yes, I like that. Okay, weapons. Shotgun's okay, but I'm not really liking it. Let's try the sledgehammer. Yeah. Okay, so now we want to go with the Deadeye, because that one's better than this bad boy. Perfect. Okay, got something new here. I forgot to check these out last time. Okay, we don't want the 6s, so we're gonna go with Fireball. I got 2 of these. Don't need that. Probably don't need these either. And then over here, same thing. Okay. The other thing I didn't get. Oh, I did get. Okay. Really wasn't anything new. It was just the same thing, just higher. But still, we are good. Alrighty. So we're gonna head back to the fort. I think we're gonna leave this right here for now. I'm gonna take a break. I want to be able to, just, relax for a while, take some time off. My Overwatch starts soon too, so, but my team's not playing this week, so I'll probably still be in here playing a little while, but still. Okay, let's see here. I don't know how you get. Settings. There we go. Boom. Alrighty. So I want to thank everyone who stopped off and checked out my channel today. I appreciate it so very much. A big shout out to my buddy Bafiki for lurking in the channel as always. Give me that extra view. Shout out to Miss Sybil, who's part of the Sinister Misfits, for chatting up with me while she was at work. Thank you very much for doing that. And I said I hope you guys come back for more, because we will be playing a little bit more Anthem later on today. Because I do have it for the day. That's all I have it for. So this might be my only time to play and actually enjoy the content, because like I said, again, I don't know if I'm actually going to buy the game or not. I haven't decided, just because I still have problems with the game. There's things about it I'm not happy with. I don't think the flying mechanics are all that great. I heard, oh, it's so great, so wonderful. I'm like, yeah, I'm having problems flying. Because it's not a first-person view, and it makes it very difficult to accurately know where you're going, because the scenery gets in the way, and now you're hitting the walls and ceilings and rocks and what have you, because you can't. And also, flight mechanics isn't very accurate either, so trying to turn sometimes is very difficult. So yeah, so far not a fan. Still not a fan. So my decision not to buy the game, as far as I'm concerned, is still justified. Whether that will change later on because of some major correction they made. I mean, like No Man's Sky. A lot of people started buying No Man's Sky now because it got so much better, and it was all the cool updates and everything that was going on. It was just made things that much better, and now people are hyped again for the new No Man's Sky Beyond, because the VR experience that you get really is like the best and only way to really want to play that game now. And so people are wanting to invest in a VR set. In fact, I would love to get one now. I thought about it, and I pushed it off, like, no, I'll get it later. Now I wish I didn't, because this content's going to come out in a couple of months, and I'm not going to have my VR headset. And I don't have the money to go out and buy one right away, so all I can say is, you know, I'm going to try to put money aside. I'm going to try to see what I can do, and like I said, save that money. But again, because I'm not affiliated, you guys want to help out, you guys want to join, anyways, there is a donation page. You can go down there and help out the channel if you like. As always, if you guys are new to the channel, please don't forget to follow along where you're watching this on youtube.com/theratscast or on twitch.tv/theratscast. Thank you very much. Don't forget the notification button on so you know when we go live. If you're on YouTube, check out other content. You make sure you hit the like button. Share the stuff if you like also, please, because it helps out to get views to my channel. And don't forget to come back for more fun games. Also, if you have any comments, questions, leave them right here on Twitch, on YouTube, any of my social media sites, and my Discord page. The links are down below. Don't forget to check out that link from Kotaku. I cannot say that word. Kotaku. For how BioWare's Anthem went wrong. From Jason Schreier. It's a good read. And thank you guys again so much for being here, being part of the show. Hope to see you guys on the very next episode of the Ratscast. But until then, this is cyperrat signing out for now. Later, bye.